Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Hardcore Italians. Thanks for tuning in. We got another podcast for you today. I got Gianna and Joe with me. You guys want to say
hey?
And yeah, we're just gonna go right into it. So the first topic we got is things Italians fight about. Who wants to kick it off?
I feel like this topic alone we can talk about for a long time.
That's the problem.
I'd say obviously Italians are very passionate. I think we're just passionate in everything we do in love, and when we're right, we're right, and obviously we start fights like that. So the first thing that comes to my mind, and I'm thinking of like the old school Italian generation. So like my grandparents who were born and raised in Italy and came to America later in life, they would fight about the dumbest things, like truly the dumbest of things. Like I remember once my nonna was outside and she just had like the kindest heart and would do anything for anyone that she could. So obviously there's squirrels in Chicago where they lived. And she would feed the squirrels every morning. Okay, just give them like a piece of bread, something tiny. And my nonna would see her and screamed at her. He was like, "Ma che cazzo stai facendo? Why are you feeding the scoiattoli? And she'd be like, "Oh, it's not a big deal. You hungry too? I'm sure they're hungry too." And like, I would just like walk in and be like, "Are they fighting about the squirrels again?" Yeah, okay.
I could totally see that. Yeah, I was thinking too, like, we could pretty much fight about everything. There's nothing we won't fight about, but I don't know. Joe, I'm curious. I want you to answer first too, because since my dad is in the business with me, like I feel like we fight about, you know what I mean? We have different family fights because we're all like doing a business too. So
right.
I kind of want to go last on this one.
I feel like the question should be top things that they don't fight about, just because like you said, there's literally everything. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're so what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like everything is like a competition almost, you know what I mean? Like everybody, you can't agree on something. Everyone has their own view, and that's exactly how it is, you know, whether it's food or, you know, like you said, like giving somebody something or the squirrels or whatever it is. I feel like there's always something that there has to be an argument about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so me and my dad or my family, whatever, we'll argue just about hardcore because we're always talking about it. But like what t-shirt designs to put out. But what's nice is we always make up and stuff. That's what I love about Italians is we'll fight hard and love hard too. So it's like, you know what I mean? It always ends up all right. But there is certain pet peeves for sure that Italians have. I know we brought up two of them on another podcast, but I'm going to go on our blog and read some of the top things Italians fight about. And then I want you guys to let me know which ones you think are the worst. So let me read a few of them off and then let me know what you think. Okay.
Cool.
So 1, Italians fight about the dinner bill. Who pays the bill? 2, they argue about the thermostat.
Oh yeah, that's huge.
3, they fight about not being clean or cleaning things up.
Yeah.
4, talking back.
That's a no-brainer. Yeah, that one's definitely a no-brainer. That's not even a fight.
And then the last one is not finishing your plate. They'll always argue about not finishing the plate. So which one do you guys think is like the worst?
Wow, honestly, they're all so accurate.
I thought you were going to say talking back.
No, I definitely think so. That one, like once you said that, I'm like, wow. Because that is, like I said, that's not even a fight. You know, like growing up, you know, if you did that, you were done. They're like, well, yeah, what'd you say? No, I didn't say nothing. You start second guessing yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if that was a fight, you immediately lost.
There's no way. That's it. Take the go in your room, and that's it.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. You don't get in arguments about that. If you talk back to like an elder or something, you're just screwed. You're just screwed.
Nah. and that goes into a whole nother topic of parents that hit their kids, right, in different ways. Mm-hmm. To me, if you don't get beat as a child, you're not gonna be raised right. I don't know. Maybe I'm different. No legal thing against my mom or dad, but I just feel like every kid needs to get beaten. Like not beaten to a point, but you know what I mean.
No, I
Yeah.
know, dude. I was thinking the same thing. Like, I almost didn't want to bring it up because it's like people are more sensitive now.
They're
But
weird
dude,
about it now. Yeah.
yeah. But every like, if you ever watch Anthony Rodeo, like his stand up, he always talks about like how kids used to get beat up, and that's like, I don't know. You end up like it ends up like toughening you up, and you get thick skin, and
Yeah.
you're like, when you grow up, it
100%.
kind of pays off. There's
Yeah.
like he like had the whole room raise their hand, like who got hit, and like everyone raised their hand, and you think like, do you ever think you'd be in a support group for being hit as a kid when they die or
Right.
something? And
Yeah.
everyone was
Nowadays,
laughing.
forget it. And then like the one
So-
kid that doesn't raise his hand, you look at him, you're like, yeah, I could have guessed that. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like you can see people and know. You know?
It totally toughens you up. I feel like it also just like makes you remember what you did wrong. Like
Right.
you're not gonna
And
forget,
you're
like,
not gonna.
oh, I got slapped in the ass
Right.
like
Yeah.
really hard that one time because I did this. So I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. Exactly. So I feel like definitely like it makes you like I guess grow up quicker. You know, unless you like it. I mean, I'm 27. My mom still threatens me with it. And I'm like, I'm not a kid anymore, right?
yeah. Well, nowadays parents don't do it as much for sure, but I don't
No.
know. It seems like, our parents' generation, they had it way, way worse. But yeah, I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
I didn't have it too rough, but I always knew it's like wasn't out of the realm of possibility. And I was
Yeah.
kind of like, it was funny because I was kind of like the nicer one of the siblings. My
Yeah.
sister was more of the troublemaker, so I would always laugh my ass off whenever like she had a problem. You know what I mean?
And shoot, yeah, I was sort of, I have an older brother, and if we were in the car, like we'd be in the car driving, if he didn't like let me, like, just say we're playing like with a Game Boy or something like that, he wouldn't let me play. I literally would sit in the back seat and go like this and slap my hand and act like he hit me. My mom would turn around and I would sit there and laugh and look at him, you know what I mean? But that's
You
a
are
whole,
so bad.
yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
if
that
you're
happened a lot.
laughing, the parents would be fucking mad at you for laughing.
Exactly. You think
And
it's
they were like,
funny
what are you
that
laughing
this-
about? You know what I mean? Or whatever. Or if you cry for being hit, then they're like, I'll
Right.
give you something to cry about or whatever. Like they
Exactly.
don't give a shit, dude.
My
So,
mom, me and my brother used to go to like church every Sunday with my mom, and we like at the end of church, we were little. People like would come up to our mom after church and be like, "Your two sons are so well behaved. Like, what is it? What's your secret?" And me and my brother would just sit there and smile, like with the fakest smile, like cringing, like you have no idea. Yeah.
oh my God.
Oh,
What's your
that's true,
what's
yeah.
she answer?
Oh, she was just like, I taught them well, and like stuff like that. And me and my
You
brother
guys are
just
in
sitting there like,
church. You can't lie in church, man.
oh no, yeah. Well, she went to confession, so But yeah, God bless. That's a true story too. My mom actually tells people that story too. Like,
Oh my
she'll never
God.
admit it that, to other people, but she was like, oh yeah, no, people used to come up to me all the time.
Oh, dude, I wish
Yeah.
you said it. Like, just I imagine the look on some people's faces would be hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. And God forbid we did act up. It wouldn't obviously be at church, but if like, we made jokes, like, you're a little kid, like anything will make you laugh.
Mhm.
She would just look at us and we knew when we got into the car or got home, it was over,
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
No,
But I wouldn't have
100%.
won any other way at the same time. I feel like,
Yeah, and for anyone listening, you got to drop a comment too. We want to know your opinions. Did you get hit? Do you think it toughens you up if you get hit? We're kind of
Yeah.
curious on this topic because nowadays it's sensitive if you bring it up. Some of the kids will call child protective services on the parents and
Yeah.
shit like that nowadays.
It's crazy.
So we're curious what you think.
I have this might not be something that like necessarily starts a fight, but just out of curiosity, were your parents, and I'm specifically asking this because you guys are guys and I'm a girl, were your parents ever strict about what you wore?
Not for me. I was never like that. I could see
No.
definitely on your end because I would definitely be that kind of father. I don't know why, it just is what it is, but I never. I got in trouble in school one time for wearing a Hooter shirt. I got literally detention for it, and I argued that it's just a business. And my mom didn't know I
It's
wore. it.
just
My
a
dad knew.
business.
I think my dad bought me the shirt. To be honest, but my mom was just like, "Why would you wear it?" She was a little upset, but I'm like, "It's a business."
How
Like,
old
it's
were you?
I
That's
was
a great
probably
argument. It is a
Yeah.
business.
no, it's a business. Yeah, like
I
what if my
really like
family
the
owned one?
wings. I really like the wings. I don't get it.
like,
Why are they so
the
upset?
wings are phenomenal. Me and my girl actually went to Hooters on Thanksgiving last year. Great story. We flew into my mom's house in Florida, like right outside Tampa, and everything was closed. And we were starving like off the flight. And we were like, where are we gonna eat? I started looking stuff on my phone. I'm like, well, Hooters is open. She's like, I'm not eating at Hooters. I'm like, all right. And then like maybe 30 minutes go by, she goes, all right, whatever, we're going to Hooters. It was just like
Yeah,
a
girls do not
memorable
want to go.
Thanksgiving. Nah.
Girls do not want to go, which I don't know why. Like you said, it's just a business. I don't understand.
It's
They
a
got good
legitimate
wings.
money making business. That's it, right?
Yeah. And if the
Yeah.
wings were good,
Yeah.
whatever.
You got to
That's all.
support business. You're just helping entrepreneurship, and
Listen, I'm all about a business, you know what I
you,
mean?
you deserve a medal for that, actually. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
but
How about you though, Mike? Did you ever
no, so I was thinking about it after G asked. So I mean, not strict about what I wore, but I would get shit. Like if I ever decided like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear like purple shoes or some shit like that, my dad would like give me shit instantly. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Mhm.
he'd be the first to like call out something. Like if I'm wearing something stupid, I would get called out easily, like right away. But I mean, I could wear whatever, like wasn't
Yeah.
strict, like saying go to your room and change or something. But
Fair. Yeah.
I know
and
like I don't know
and I
about you guys, like sibling wise. It was always when I was really young, my mom dressed us exactly the same. I
Oh,
know. Yeah. And he's 2
cute.
years older than me. Me and my brother, complete different people. But we like pictures together, we were wearing the same outfits, like turtlenecks with the mushroom haircut, like legit
you
look
guys got to
like
do one of those, you know how people do photos like 20 years later and it's like the same
yeah,
pose, same like outfit. You guys should do one of those then.
we should do that.
You
Yeah.
probably get some dope ones since you're matching.
Oh yeah. No, there's some crazy ones out there.
That'd
But
be cute.
I was gonna touch before because I want to ask G what she was gonna say, but I know like since I have a sister, I don't know, like my parents never had to be strict on her because she's like born in December.
Mhm.
So you know how you're kind of people kind of I feel like when they're born, whatever season they're born in, they kind of it's like their vibe, like it's her favorite season. Like my sister's obsessed with like fall, winter. She doesn't care for like for summer and stuff like that. So she's
Right.
always like I'll hang out with her in the middle of summer and she's wearing a hoodie and chilling. So she's never
I
been
think
like the type to like, where you have to go around. But I don't know. Curious what you were gonna say, Gianna, because it sounds like you might have a story or two on that one.
Nah, I thought you were just gonna come out full-blown astrology on us, Mike.
yeah, me too. When you said
When
December, I'm
people
like,
are the stars align depending on
Yeah.
when people I'm like, Mike,
I could
it's a side
bullshit
of you
like
I've
that
never
for days.
seen.
I could bullshit like that for days. I joke around all the time with my girlfriend. Like I'll just make up, yeah, well, because of windshields and if you count for inflation, and sometimes if you turn the like, I just
yeah.
make up bullshit like that all the time. But I
When you're
seriously
confident
think it's
about it,
true.
it sounds legit. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's true with the seasons because I'm like born in the summer.
Mhm.
I hate winter. Like, get me out the cold. Like,
Yeah.
I could sit in the sun on a beach or by the pool all freaking day every day. I
That's
don't
how I
know.
am
Like,
too. Yeah.
I love it. But I was born in
I
the
hate
summer, so I feel like and my sister was born in the winter in December, so she like can't stand it. She can't wait for fall. Right now, she's like counting down the days probably
Right.
until it
And
starts getting
Chicago
cold.
cold is like a whole different story, right?
Yeah, it's freezing. Like I realized at first I thought it was just death out here. Like you can't going to school, walking to classes and stuff. It was
Right.
terrible. Like you can't freaking survive. But I just realized what you do is you got to buy a real expensive jacket, like spend $500 on a parka or something
Yeah.
at North Face, and it's a game changer. Like you just need to drop a lot of money on a good jacket and you'll be fine. But
Yeah.
I didn't realize that until a few years ago. So my whole life it was miserable. But
No, totally. I mean, I remember like commuting to work every day, and my parka was a lifesaver because I'd get on the L and then I'd have to walk like 10 or 15 minutes to my building every single day, no matter if it snowed, sleeted, whatever. And it was
Yeah.
awful. Awful.
Yeah, I
now
can
you
only
sold the
imagine.
parka and you moved to LA. You got the
Hell
fuck
yeah.
out.
You traitor.
Traded in her
Listen.
parka for a bikini and she's straight.
You know what? I said it before, I'll say it again. You guys got to come this way. All right. Trust
Yeah.
me. You won't be upset.
I've been out there once. I was maybe like trying to think. Maybe I was 12 or something like that. So I really couldn't enjoy it like that. But
Mm.
I never realized like how big LA is though until I went out there. And there's not
Yeah.
like there's a really rough section of like most of it is rough. They say, right? Like
Not most of it. Definitely not. I feel like it's just like any other big city, like New York,
Yeah.
Chicago. You know the
Right.
places that you're not going to go to, and then you know
Yeah.
the ones that you will hang out in.
right.
And it's also like similar to New York and Chicago, but more spread out, and that there's like little boroughs, if you will, like
Mhm.
different neighborhoods. So like I'm in Santa Monica, and this is like beach town kind of. And then you can go more inland towards like Brentwood, West Hollywood, Beverly Hills. and they're all different kind of boroughs, but the boroughs themselves feel small. But then you realize that there's a ton of them, and LA is actually huge.
Wow.
Right.
So that's how I
What's
like
the
to
most?
describe it.
Is there like a section that's mostly like Italian populated out there, or is it just like multicultural everywhere?
So Mike and I were just talking about this before the call. No, I wish that there was a little Italy or some more of like a close-knit Italian community here, but there's really not.
Yeah.
And the places that I go where I see the most Italians are authentic Italian restaurants, which is hilarious.
Right.
Like there's one I'm thinking of in particular. It's called Giorgio Baldi. If you guys are in LA, you need to go. It's incredible. It's also Rihanna's favorite restaurant. Fun fact.
There you go.
Wow.
But the whole staff are from Italy.
Holy shit.
And I'll just go there and like hang out and talk to them. But there's not really like an Italian community kind of outside of restaurants.
It's shocking. Yeah. I feel like, if someone bought, and this is crazy, but if someone like bought like a half a block or a block and just made it like a little Italy almost, it'd probably be huge.
Huge.
There's nothing
Huge.
like it,
Yeah. And like the
That'd be
Italian
awesome.
friends that I do have out here said that the last time they were in the Euro Cup, Italy was in the Euro Cup, they like blocked off like half a street basically and like
Right.
designated all the bars as like Italian bars, and it just popped off.
And then all of a sudden there was an Italian population out there.
Yeah, and I was like,
Right.
why can't we do that all the time?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Also, I need to go next time.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
while we're on this topic, if anyone out there is in LA in October, on October 1st and 2nd, there is an Italian fest in LA. It's like 15 minutes outside of LA, kind of. It's in San Pedro, Long Beach area. And I'm gonna be there supporting hardcore Italians.
There you
Hey,
go.
Yeah, get your hardcore
come
merch.
visit me, come say ciao, and let's hang out and have fun.
Yeah, no, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because I was gonna say it's not just LA, it's kind of a lot of cities and a lot of, I don't know, just the more and more generations go, more Italians are getting spread out. And it's just kind of unfortunate, but that's why social media is powerful. Like you connect everyone that way, like through just even podcasts.
That's what
like
hardcore
this.
Italians Instagram's for.
Yeah, exactly. It connects people, but I was gonna say that's where like the events. There's nothing though like getting together in person, like the Euro Cup, like when Italians get together, or festivals or bocce tournaments, whatever. There's nothing like it when Italians get together like that. It's just a whole different experience. And there's the fest in Chicago, the Italian fest here, and they haven't had it for 2 years. It's been like with COVID and politics and stuff like that, they haven't been doing it. But there's this guy, Ron Onesti, who's like really been fighting to have it and do it. And he brought it back this year, and it's crazy. All the people who like, you just see so many Italians, and it's just a whole different experience. Like people realize it just brings a whole nother element even to the company. Like people shake our hands and they meet us face to face and they're hanging out. It's like, it takes us more than like just being about shirts and like connecting with a community and bringing people together. And so many people know hardcore. It's crazy. They come up. Some people are like, I've literally had people say, I listen to you on the podcast. Some people, I probably took pictures with freaking 15 people.
Right.
It's crazy. Like it's the owner and stuff. It's cool. You never think it, and people just say, I'm on your Instagram. I mean, so many people come up. It's like
great
such a
because
cool,
especially of us too, we know like how hard you work for it, you know what I mean? And for you to get that feedback when you go to a place like that, it's awesome for you,
Thanks, man.
It's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
New York does a really big one in September, the St. Gennaro feast, and it's like blocks and blocks. And it's like you said, it brings everybody. It's not just like Italians that go there. You know what I mean? It's probably more non-Italians that go there.
Yeah, I heard that one is like just everybody's out there.
Crazy. Yeah, it's usually like in the end of September. So they stopped it obviously for COVID. Like last year they brought it back and we went, and it's mayhem. Like it's almost like you don't want to go on a Saturday and Sunday because it's too packed. But like at this point, it's so big now that every night is just insane,
Yeah.
But that feast, if you can get a, 1 year get a tent there, I don't know how to even go about it, but to look into it, you would do a killing there.
Yeah. No, we're looking into expanding. It's tough. We don't have the manpower. That's why it's cool. Giana's gonna help with LA.
Yeah.
We were thinking about, because my dad and some people from hardcore, they just went to the fest in Boston, the St. Anthony.
Yeah.
And that one, it seemed like that one's real Italian, like Italian as hell, And I don't know, we were kind of scoping it out. I think we might do a booth there next year. We kind of, I don't know, we could, that's the problem is there's so much we could do and there's just like
The manpower of it, yeah. Well, if you ever
so
want to do the
many
one in New York,
ideas.
obviously I'm over here. I could definitely help out,
Yeah, if you're down and want to
because
do it, I mean,
you would kill it.
yeah, I mean, getting you the merch or whatever is no problem. You
Yeah.
just gotta, I think there's been people who reach out too. Like we have a wholesale section on the site,
Mm.
and we figured to just kind of push it a little more this year because the festivals are back, and we'll see if people want to wholesale for a booth or the restaurant, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's funny because what ends up happening is the owners of these festivals, they see that we have the wholesale and they call us and they're like, yeah, we want you out here. Like they want us to be there and they want the booth and they want like, because you could tell kind of like how I was saying with Chicago, it's a different experience because it's not just a stand selling shirts. It's like hardcore is there and it's like a community's like
Right.
getting together and it's weird. It's a different Gianna, you'll see what I mean because there's there's probably only one vendor there selling shirts, but and kind of one of the reasons we started hardcore too is because it's just you go to these festivals and the people selling shirts there, there's never been really a connection. You go to a fest and they're like doing kind of the cheaper stuff. And
Yeah,
you buy
like I
a
said,
shirt.
usually all look knockoff.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's
exactly.
like bad quality shirts. Like these shirts are literally, I'm not just saying it either because anyone that has one knows the quality of them is ridiculous.
Is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
no, we
really
get
is.
a ton of feedback like that too. We see people in person, and yeah, that's kind of the thing is because when I was in like high school, I wanted every freaking. I might have said this before, but I wanted everyone to know I was Italian. So every
Why
day I
not?
wore an Italian shirt, like every day, because I get it all the time. There's people who be comment, "Why this guy looks Indian? He's not Italian." You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
or I'll get Indian, I'll get Mexican. I've had someone the other day like started speaking Spanish to me. I'm like,
That happens
okay,
to
I
me
don't
all
speak
the time.
Spanish. I don't know. I don't know. Italians don't have a look, so it's all
Yeah.
right. I don't blame anybody, I guess. But
We come in all shapes and sizes.
yeah. So I every day just wanted to wear an Italian shirt,
Yeah.
and dude, you wear it like 2 times and it's fading. It's like just
Yeah.
not comfortable of a shirt or whatever. So that's kind of one of the main things with hardcore is I was like, I want to put out an Italian shirt that you want to wear every freaking day because I wear these shirts every day.
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
I kind of made it. That kind of was my own audience,
Yeah, you just started making the shirts for yourself. And then you're like, oh, the other people will like this.
Yeah. But yeah, no, thanks for saying that about the shirts too. I'm glad you guys like them for sure too. And
Yeah, no, definitely premium shirts.
yeah, and real quick, since we're our own sponsor, if you guys are listening, we're doing 2 cool new programs on the site. Well, I could say it now because this podcast won't be out until tomorrow. But go on the site. One, we're doing a shirt of the month club. That's new. So a t-shirt exclusive to the club. You can't get it unless you're in a part of the club. And once it releases, it'll never be sold again. So I'm trying to, hopefully those people like Barstool does a similar thing. Like you'll see people on eBay selling a Barstool shirt that was like a one of however many and stuff like that. So it's an exclusive shirt. You won't be able to get it ever again. And then we're doing like an exclusive Facebook group with it. And we're going to do a bunch of like different perks and stuff like that too, if you're in the club. So we're doing that.
Nice.
And also starting tomorrow, I don't know if you guys saw the story on Hardcore, but we're putting that, there's an announcement. So I could say it
I
now
saw
because this
that.
will be released like whatever in a week or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We're giving away a free trip to Italy for 2.
Dude, that's huge.
Wait a minute. Where do we sign up?
Gianna, your reaction is priceless.
I'm sorry, what?
That is crazy. When I saw it, like Mike, I was texting you today, right, about the other thing that we might start up, and I go on Instagram and I see it, and I go huge announcement. I go, what's the huge announcement? Why am I not? Now I know why.
You probably
I'm
thought
over here thinking you're giving away a t-shirt. Hey, let's go,
Yeah.
Mike. I'll take a
Yeah.
t-shirt.
I'm
A
like,
trip to Italy?
yeah, so we're giving away a trip to Italy for 2. So it's going to be
Oh,
one winner
shit.
gets 2 tickets, and it's a trip, and there's all these perks of the trip. Basically, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Perillo Tours. They've been doing trips to Italy for like literally 75 years. They've been we partnered with them, and yeah, we're doing a giveaway. One lucky like hardcore customer is going to win a trip to Italy. Basically, you sign up for our SMS list and it'll text you the steps on how to complete it, but the entry is completely free. So basically, you enter a free contest and you can win a trip to Italy. So
That is insane.
it doesn't get better than that, but It's gonna be
Wait,
3
so are we
days in
allowed to
Florence,
win,
3
or
days in
how's it
Rome.
work?
Huh?
Are we allowed
Just
to
like, all
win,
right,
or
let's get down to the details.
yeah, I know. Yeah. I gotta be like Monte Teo's fake girlfriend and become like a fake person to win this, or
Mike, how
gonna
about I
say-
just slip you a few dollars, all right?
yeah, I know, yeah. Well, yeah.
Hey, I mean, anyone's allowed to enter. So that's the only thing is if it's someone, I'm kind of dreading if someone I know like ends up winning it and then people are going to think it's
Yeah.
fake or something. But I mean, anyone can enter. It's literally free to enter. You just got to go. We have the link on our site. You just sign up for a text list and that's pretty much it. You're entered in. And what do you call it? It's 3 days in Florence, 3 days in Rome. You get like a
Wow.
tour. You get like, you go to like a winery in Tuscany for a day. The travel's free. We're going to pay for the airfare. Like literally
That is
everything is
insane.
handled. Yeah.
And when is this
So-
gonna happen? Like, when are you gonna announce the winner?
So I'm starting it tomorrow, and then I'm gonna announce the winner in Heritage Month. So on the 13th, the giveaway ends, and the 14th, I'll announce it. But there's like a grace period, for the person to claim, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna announce the winner, and then they have to respond and claim it.
Right.
If they don't, like, we got to see. Hopefully, the person doesn't win and not answer or say they're not gonna go. But we're really hoping, like, if that happens, we're gonna like only allow 5 days. I have to look at the rules again for the exact amount of days, but we're gonna try to get someone to for sure go. So if they don't make it in the 5 days, we're gonna maybe just raffle it again until someone wins
Right.
it. So we
Yeah,
want to
make
do
sure
it.
they have their passport and all that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So
That's so cool.
Well, let me
Yeah.
tell you, I just renewed mine just so we can get that clear. And then mine's renewed.
I
That's
actually,
awesome,
Joe's
though.
got a
That is huge news.
backpack already. So
Yeah, I'm ready to go. That's why I was late to this.
hey, you better put in a lot of entries because so basically if you sign up for our SMS, you get an entry and then you could do bonus entries. So if you like share us on Facebook and all that, you get more. So people can
Wow.
get like 30 entries, 50 entries, whatever, if they really like follow us everywhere and share with their friends
Yeah.
and stuff. So we'll see. It's gonna be crazy. I'm super excited. Just the fact of like hardcore, like being able to bring an experience of going to Italy for someone
Right.
is
Oh, yeah.
crazy to me. Like that's
insane. Yeah.
yeah, like that. I'm just proud of it. Like that. The other thing before we did a while ago is when COVID happened, we donated to Italy for COVID. Like I love like doing things to give back. You know what I mean? So
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
And this
That's
is like actually legit. Like people get the spam emails like, oh yeah, email us back and you win a free trip to Italy. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. And people be like, yeah, all right.
yeah,
Like,
that's
this
like
is
my
actually
worry.
legit.
There's
Yeah.
gonna be some people that piss me off and are gonna say this is fake or this is a scam, and I'm gonna be
I
like,
hope they do, because there's a better chance for me. I'm
Good
gonna
point,
go on Facebook like, this is a scam. Nobody signed up. I'll have 30 entries myself.
yeah, but I don't know, but that's why it's great to work with Perillo because they're just, I mean, this is what they do. Like they've been doing this for 70 years, so it's
That's awesome.
you can't like if someone says this is fake, well, go look up Perillo Tours. Like they're
Yeah.
like this is as legit as it gets. So yeah, I'm excited, and that's what I'm saying. It's just cool. I'm always trying to give back. Like
That's
that's
awesome.
what I'm saying. This it's not about likes or money with this page. Like I really want to try to give back constantly. Like that's how my grandmother raised me to give back, generous, and you know what I mean. Like I just
Mhm.
love to do that kind of stuff. I'm so excited, and I hope like whoever wins, I'm gonna message them and say you have to get content. Like I might send them a GoPro or something
Yeah.
for free
No,
and just be like,
totally.
you have to get
Yeah.
content.
This is some freaking trip.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
yeah, but Gianna, I know you got a trip to Italy coming up too.
I do.
That we
I'm
were not invited to.
well,
You guys can come next time. No, I didn't get a free trip, but well-earned trip. I'm going to our family friend's wedding in Lake Como. I'm so excited. I've never been to Lake Como before.
oh wow.
Yeah, and my
'Cause you've been
mom
to Italy
and
a
I
bunch of times. I thought I don't know why I thought you went.
No, I know people like ask me often for recommendations in Italy. And it's funny because every time I go, really, I just go to visit my family in Sicily. So I haven't traveled around a lot at all. The only other place I've been to is Rome.
Okay.
So I'm really excited to explore something new. We're spending a night in Milan and a couple days in Milan, and then we're driving up to Lake Como. So Content's gonna be rolling. Get ready for everyone.
Is Mike sending you a GoPro too, or what? That was part of the deal here?
Hey, I'll send some merch in the GoPro. I don't give a shit. That's worth
Let's
it.
go.
He definitely would.
Let's
That's
go.
just
I'll
great.
take it.
Seriously, how cool would it be like if you go on the site, G, and
Uh-huh.
like whatever, you're modeling a Ciao Bella shirt or something and the background's Italy. Like if you take legit pictures, that'd be awesome. So
Hell yeah. Are you kidding? I'm packing this. I literally watched it right before I put it on today, and I was like, this is going in my suitcase right after that.
yeah,
That's
I'm
great.
telling you, I'm down, but I hate bugging, like a lot of people, they'll go to Italy or whatever. I don't like bugging them because I'm like, they're usually busy. Like you have a wedding, there's going to be things to do. You're visiting family. Like
Sure.
I never want to make someone's trip about hardcore. But if you got
Unless
time
they
and you
pay
want to
for
take
it.
some pictures, it'd be legit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Obviously. I'm like, I already told my mom, I was like, Ma, I'm hiring you as my photographer for the week. All right. That's your main job. Okay. Is to eat with me and take all the footage possible.
That's some gig.
And she was like, okay, have fun. Thanks, Ma. Yeah, no, but I'm excited too. And like, I haven't seen my mom and like spent a good amount of time with her in a minute. So she's excited.
That's awesome.
Spend time with me also.
I remember seeing the picture, the video when you like landed and she had a pizza waiting for you. That was like hilarious. Like
She is,
that's something you don't see.
you don't see. I mean, I think I'm very fortunate to have a family that's like surrounded in the restaurant business.
Right.
So we have food from the restaurants always. But the fact that I pulled up that night too, my flight landed at 11:30 p.m. So it's nearly midnight by the time I walk outside, and she's got a fresh pizza that she just brought from the restaurant. And I'm like,
Heaven on earth.
what did I do to deserve this, Ma? Are you kidding me?
All those ass whoopings paid off right there.
I'm just
That's
like,
awesome.
okay, you know what? Damn. The perks for moving away, am I right? Like,
Yeah.
she misses you just a little bit more than when you lived closer.
Yeah, true. Speaking of pizza though, Joe, I know you're the pizza guy of the group.
Yeah.
Curious to know, what are the best toppings on pizza? What are your favorite?
So like, it's definitely tough if you're going to like a different, a place you haven't been before. For some reason, if any place has grandma slice, which is like a smaller Sicilian for people that don't know, I'm sure we can get a picture somewhere when we talk about it. But a grandma slice for some reason is just if it's cooked right, it's the best slice to me. I love it. If we go somewhere and they have it, automatically order it.
You said a grandma slice?
I know, I have a dumb question. Grandma
Never
slice.
seen it?
Is that a New York thing?
Is it? Don't even tell me that this is. Well, Chicago, their pizzas, I don't know. I never had it.
Hang on.
It looks weird to me. Yeah, there you go. Grandma pie right there.
I'm pulling this up.
So it's almost like the Sicilian, but it's thinner.
Mhm.
So it's like usually like nice and crispy. I cannot believe you guys don't have this.
No.
Gianna, I was gonna say, did you ever go to Pompeii on Taylor Street in Chicago?
Oh wow. If I did, it was a really long time ago.
They have slices like this, and it's one of my favorite spots.
Phenomenal,
It's really good.
I would say
I didn't know
probably
that
like
was the name of
90% of the pizzerias. Yeah, grandma pie. I would say like 90% of pizzerias have that. And you can get people get vodka grandma pie, which is phenomenal. But anything, first of all, anything with vodka
sauce on
sauce. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Dude, it's insane. Probably like I said, like 90% of the pizzerias around like Jersey
Mhm.
and New York too. Like I just went to Luigi's in Brooklyn, and that the pizzas, that's probably one of the best pizzas I've ever had in my life.
Okay.
It was insane. And if any Adam Sandler fans out there, the movie Big Daddy, when he's like bringing the kid around, he's sitting on the thing like showing him how to fold the pizza. That was filmed in Luigi's, and like the place I'm telling you right now, like they didn't change a thing. Like the guy that's in the movie is back there. He's the owner. He looks like just skinnier, like healthier. But like it is crazy. Boy, I cannot believe they don't have grandma pies.
No, I guarantee you too that Adam Sandler probably just went to that pizza place because it was just like his favorite place.
Oh yeah,
like,
hey. The place is a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And it just
Adam
it's actually
Sandler
hold on.
seems
I
so
think
down to earth.
let me see if I can get a clear one of it. But it was literally the food was insane. So this is let me see if like the inside of it, like old school, and then they have like the pictures on the wall.
That is so
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. They have the Big
So,
Daddy
like,
picture on the wall.
Yeah, like so you see like the lights and everything, like it's literally to the T. The lights are still there. Like just the picture on the
Dude,
side. It's crazy.
How
that's
late is that place
Anybody
open?
around the area of Brooklyn, you have to go to that place. This is like, so the front of it, it's nothing like fancy. It's just like on the street and you just see it.
I feel like I've seen one of your snaps for this or stories for this. How late is
Yeah,
that
my
place
Instagram
open? I
stories.
don't know why that gives me a vibe that it's open like late.
I mean, most of the pizzerias in New York are. Let me actually look right now.
Because there's always like those spots that are open till 2 a.m. and you go and you just fucking, it's like the best. You grab like a slice
Yeah.
late. Like, I don't know why it just gave me that vibe.
Oh, so this way they're actually only open to 10.
Oh,
But
shit.
probably because
I'm
like
wrong then.
it's like a family owned and operated.
Yeah, I get
You
you.
know what I mean? Yeah. So
Oh, that's cool.
definitely, if anyone is in the area of New York or Brooklyn, you must go there. And they have
Yeah.
a grandma slice there too, and it's
Oh, damn.
unbelievable. Probably one of the best I've had.
Okay, so based on your answer though, for the best topping on pizza, it depends on the slice. You're
Definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah. But
Okay.
I feel
So,
like a margarita slice is
oh, there's nothing better
premium.
than that. There's
Yeah,
absolutely nothing
I
better
think
than
that's my
that.
favorite. Like
Yeah,
for sure.
especially if you do it right. There's a
Right.
lot of places that fuck it up, but if you do it right, there's
Yeah,
nothing
that's a
better.
lot. There's a lot of places that can fuck up a plain pie.
Yeah.
That's what's scary.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But see, like, and I know we're talking about this because I know you're a one bite guy and you're on the app and you're reviewing pizza and you're like a
Oh yeah.
hardcore pizza reviewer. So that's why I don't understand like about the one bite. Like it's always cheese. Like can you judge a pizza just on its cheese, or do you have to judge it on other things?
Right. So obviously, Barstool does their own thing, and it's great. Definitely big time reviews on it. But I feel like you need to do more than just a plain. Like obviously a plain, if you can't make a plain, you probably can't make any other pie, right? Because it's about like how you cook it and stuff like that. But
Makes sense.
I feel like you got to try at least more than one. I get the whole fresh pie thing, but you should definitely run it through the garden a little bit, try a little bit of everything,
Mhm.
So then you get a whole, because a plain pie could be good, but then they can't make a margarita, like you said, like a lot of places can't,
Mhm.
So, but we'll see. Who knows? Maybe in the future there'll be
also
a
like,
hardcore pizza review. Who knows?
Yeah.
hell yeah, there should be.
It should
Also,
be.
just like I'm thinking of, if I'm watching someone eating pizza and like I'm genuinely watching it because one day I might want to go to that pizzeria in LA, or if I'm
Right.
traveling somewhere and I want to go to a good pizzeria, I know that I'm gonna go there and I'm not gonna just order a cheese pizza. Like I'm gonna want it with, I love veggie pizza. Like I love getting tomatoes on it, peppers. I love a good margarita, like you guys said.
Right.
Or like if I'm in New York, my favorite is like ricotta, like fresh ricotta on top. So like I want to see what people's reactions
Right.
are to the pizza that I like. So I
Yeah.
think, hell yeah, switch it up.
Like I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
drive
saying.
an hour away to try a pizzeria and then get a plain slice and then call it a day. You know what I mean?
That's
You
what
got
I'm
to mix it up.
saying.
Even if you just get pepperoni, like it's something.
Yeah.
Totally.
But I get the thing, like if you can't make a cheese, then you can't make anything. But at the same time, like when is the last I don't think I've ever gone to anywhere and just ordered plain cheese in my life.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I don't know. And
Especially even if I did too, I'm throwing hot pepper on there. You know what I mean? It's like
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Every place has its own, like you can get sausage or pepperoni pizza at one place and it's not as good as another place too. Like some people make things
Right.
better. It's crazy. So that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I'd just be interested, but I don't know. Out of your toppings, do you have a list of favorites that are your go-tos? Gianna, you said veggie.
I love, if I'm in America, I love a good like veggie pizza of just like green peppers, tomatoes, olives, mushrooms. Oh baby, yes.
Yeah.
I also like Italian sausage, or a good margarita. But if I'm in Italy, which like, hey, I'll be there in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I love, and I don't know if this is specific to Sicily or not, so I apologize in advance, but in Sicily, they have like a quattro stagioni or like a quattro gusti pizza, which is typically artichoke hearts, olives. Oh my gosh, what else is on it? Tomatoes and one more veggie, but That's my favorite.
Yeah,
And
that sounds fire already.
You guys like broccoli rabe on pizza or not? Like on a white pizza? You ever have it?
Okay,
Really?
Joe, you're fancy.
Yeah.
You guys are so uncultured over there with pizza. I thought Chicago was like all these pizza people.
No, we don't have grandma. We have deep dish and like
Yeah.
your
I see-
classic like Chicago thin crust, which is not a New York thin crust pizza.
Right.
Not too many
I
people do white out
I gotta go
here.
out there.
Not too many
Really?
people do white pizza out here. I
Yeah.
mean, people
I
do,
saw-
but not too many.
I said like 90% of people have like the grandma pies. Probably I would say maybe 60% of the pizzerias, rough estimate, have like white pies with like broccoli rabe on top. Unbelievable.
Mhm.
Unbelievable.
Damn.
So good. But also you have to know how
Nice to know.
you also have to know how to cook broccoli rabe, because if it can either taste like complete dirt or like, you know, the right, like with garlic and everything like that. Oof,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
love it
Broccoli,
on a pizza.
broccoli rabe can turn out very bitter if you don't
Yes.
cook it right.
If you don't cook it right. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That really shows like the skill of a restaurant then or pizza
Yeah.
place, because it's like if you there's no fucking that up, you know.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
That'd be crazy. But Gianni, no be funny content, because I know there's like no such thing as pepperoni in Italy. You should just have your mom record you and just like order a pepperoni pizza and see how they react or something like that.
Yeah.
Genius. Done.
Or like even record yourself going into a pizzeria like in Italy, asking for a pepperoni slice and just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
See what they say. Hi.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
probably give me like peppers, literal peppers.
Yeah, because you do a good like you can do like a white person, like a Madagascar impression or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Hi, can I have a piece of pizza with some pepperoni on top? Hun, do you want
Yeah.
cheese too? Cheese and just a little bit of cheese.
Yeah. And not too hot too, just warmed up.
This
Just- do you guys ever make your own pizzas like at home?
I
You
do.
ever try it?
Yeah.
It's actually, yeah.
I haven't in a while, but I have.
Yeah, I
it's
just made
fun.
them not too long ago. Like made them on the grill with my girlfriend's family, and it was so good. I have pictures
On the
somewhere.
grill,
I just,
huh?
yeah, like you know, you have to like heat up the grill obviously to like the hottest it can go, and then like you cook it for literally like, I don't even think it's 5 minutes. So good. I think
That's
I have
awesome.
pictures of it. Yeah,
Okay, I love learning these things about you, Joe. How fun.
yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
he really is a pizza expert. I didn't realize
I
he was
love
into
pizza.
pizza.
I
I knew
love
he
it.
liked pizza, but I'm learning he's on a whole nother level than I thought.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is legit. This is-
Let's
this
see,
is
show
a
us
this
pictures.
is a passion.
I wish. Oh,
Well-
so here's 4 of them that we made. I mean, listen, they're not actually. This is before we put them on the grill, though. I thought I had an after one. But like, so everyone just like picked their own toppings, and then
Damn, that looks
I
really
mean, they're
good.
not the prettiest,
Stunning.
but yeah,
Stunning.
yeah, pretty good.
I want to get a brick oven so bad. Like they've been making them smaller and smaller now. You really don't need, because I have a little
Yeah.
deck. Like I could probably even get one nowadays. We had one of our employees at Hardcore. She like threw a pizza party by her, and they had the brick ovens, and they were like, whatever, like the pop-up ones.
Yeah,
And they were
you can
cranking
get like
them
you
out.
can
They'd
get them
be
on
like,
Amazon and stuff. I see them like
Yeah.
at the Jet games, like the tailgates. Like guys just bring an oven out of their trunk and they
yeah,
make pizzas and they like sell them there. It's crazy.
yeah.
Oh,
But see, we
pretty
don't
cool.
we don't use Amazon because we got a guy.
You're right, yeah.
There's literally this place right by the warehouse. And this guy's cool. His name's Anthony from damn, I want to think of the name. They sell like pizza ovens or brick ovens. And it's 2 minutes away from the warehouse, and we had like a little party there before. I gotta pop up the name so I give him the proper clout. But dude, they sell them there, and one of our employees like ended up buying it. And dude, she threw a pizza party, and it was freaking phenomenal. Like they were busting out. Like it was cool. Her whole family was making it. Like they had literally an assembly line, and like shout out to Kathy, our employee. She was like preparing it. I don't know, that it was like one guy was putting them in the oven, she was preparing it, the other guy was like cutting them up and stuff. It was funny. They had it all going, but they literally made probably each pizza was a different topping, different, like made different. So I was the only one who literally ate freaking every single slice. I was so full. I don't know how I did it. And then I went back for seconds. I was like in love. There's no better pizza to me than that. It's called the Pizza Culinary Academy. This guy Anthony, it's in Lisle, and oh my god, they it's really cool. If you ever want to do like something crazy out here, an event, this guy throws. They do like once a month. They have events where you could just go and taste a bunch of different pizzas, and they have these huge pizza ovens in the back. and
That's
they
sick.
just, dude, they just bring out so many pizzas.
That's like a
it's-
dream come true to me.
It's like, you know how you can go to like a sushi place and get all you can eat sushi or something. Like this is what this
Yeah,
place was for pizza. Like and
that's pretty sick.
it was awesome. So I don't know. To me, there's like nothing better than that. Like I just can't stop eating when it's brick oven, man. So
Yeah,
I gotta start making it myself. I really do.
I feel like that's a good idea for like weddings too. Like, because it doesn't take long to cook. Like, it's like a Chipotle line. You just pick your toppings, throw it in, and wait. You know what I mean? Not
Oh,
a bad
yeah.
idea.
That's
Yeah.
a great idea.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, my cousin actually had one set up at her wedding. We have cousins in
Really?
Toronto. Like when they got married, there was literally a brick oven or a brick oven outside, and they had a guy like manning it
That's
for a
sick.
certain amount of time
Yeah.
and stuff. It was
That's
awesome. It's definitely
My
good for weddings.
my
It's
nephew's first birthday party, like 2 months ago, they had a truck come with a brick oven on it, and like you could do that. It's pretty sick. Yeah,
We
I'm
need
surprised
someone-
that you're not the guy bringing these ovens to the tailgates show.
I know. Well, I don't want to bite off anybody. The guy makes his money, right? I don't
That's
want people
a good
coming out of
point.
my pockets. Yeah,
All right, all right.
I'll
I
just
like
eat it. I don't want to make it.
Okay, now tough question. Two questions for you actually. First off, and I don't know if I asked you this before. Have you been to LMB Spumoni Gardens in Brooklyn?
No,
Did I ask you that?
so the day I went to that place, Luigi's, I was going to go there,
Mhm.
and like I see people that go there and talk about how good it is, but if you actually like look up the reviews, they just say it's like regular pizza. Like it's not. I don't know. I'm going to try it out. I promise you, I'll try it now. But I
It's-
picked Luigi's over it because the reviews were like it was lights out of Luigi's. Like it was a guarantee. I don't know. I'm gonna let you know. I haven't been there, so I'm not gonna judge it.
It doesn't
But-
go up to the Faccone standards.
Yeah, I don't know. I like looked it
It's not
up
on the-
and like it's
Okay.
the reviews are just there. You know, they're just
It
like
doesn't
it look
surprise me. You're pulling up the reviews.
right. Hold
Fair,
on, wait.
fair. I
It-
will
it-
say
That's the only reason why.
that totally makes sense. You need to go, please. And let me know as soon as you go. I get the Sicilian style squares. And for that pizza, I just get cheese. So
And it's worth it.
it's worth it.
Yeah, like so many people. Okay, so
Ugh.
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna
Oh,
give it a
you
try
gotta
though.
go. You gotta go. But I
I'll go
will
within the
say,
next few weeks.
I think they did change owners like recently. So maybe that's what some of these fugazi
Maybe
reviews
that's
are.
yeah. But also, we don't know the people reviewing them, so
Yeah.
I'll be the judge. I'll take. Actually, Mike, that's actually not a bad place to do one. What we
Yeah.
were talking about earlier. You know, to like
Yeah.
break the ice of it,
Do
Oh,
it.
dude,
It's so good.
100%. Yeah, I know you were
Yeah.
thinking. I'm
because
telling
that's
you,
a
dude,
bigger name one.
wherever you
Mhm.
want to go, I'm telling you, people love. A lot of people are passionate about pizza, man. Like on our page, it's a big thing, and I'm one of them. And it's the entertainment of it alone is. I could watch like, I don't know, I could just watch those reviews all day, or all
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Too good. Okay, and my next question was, what is your favorite pizza place in New York? I know that's probably so
Oh
hard.
no, Luigi's took it easy.
Oh, Luigi's.
Easy. I'm talking not even close to any other place I had.
Okay.
It is that good. And I'm not getting paid by them to say that. It is that good. It's legit.
Just gonna
Noted.
say you should. We'll cut this up and send it to them and say this is
Yeah.
getting cut out if you.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding, dude. If it's a good place, they deserve a plug. You know what I mean?
It's
Like
legit. It is legit.
that's
like-
awesome.
Okay.
Quick, like I don't know. The overall experience was unbelievable.
What city has the best pizza, do we think?
So personally, I think New Jersey and New York are in a tight race, to be honest with you. I know a lot of Chicago listeners on here. I've never been there, so I'm not going to judge it. But from my experience, the New Jersey and New York pizza is just different between like the New York thin crust, which is different than the Chicago one. From what you're saying, it's just I feel like we're made on this coast to make the pizza. Like that's why there's places in Florida and all these other states that literally barrel Jersey and New York water to make the pizza because they say like the water is everything when making a pizza. You know what I mean? So personally, I think easily, without even a question, without
Ooh.
even tasting it from another city, New York and New Jersey, state-wise, are the best pizzas.
Okay, I have a
You
follow-up
gotta
question.
pick one though. You gotta pick one.
I'm gonna go with Jersey because I'm from Jersey, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Luigi's though, still top of the line. But other than that, Jersey.
Wait,
for
what
sure.
city's in Jersey? Because like some of my family lives in Jersey, but they're not in like big cities, and the pizza there is not good.
Well, it depends Jersey's pretty big, so there's like, you know, what part of Jersey, like
Like near
what town they live in?
Princeton. My dad
Yeah,
lives.
so that's part of the Jersey where that's like the Jersey where we're like, yeah, they're from Jersey, but they're not from, you know what I'm saying? Like anywhere down there by like Trenton area, it's like a different breed down there almost. Princeton actually is a very beautiful town though.
Yes,
A
it
very,
is.
very nice town. So like more like North Jersey, like Bergen County area, their pizza is like top of the line. There's a place called Angeloni's, and I think it's in Caldwell. That pizza is ridiculous.
Okay.
But next time you're in Jersey, I'll send you a few. I'm telling you right now, you have to drive a little bit. It's probably like an hour from Princeton though, like all these places. But it's legit. There's a place in Hoboken, 10th Street Pizza, ridiculous, unbelievable. There's a place, Basil's in Hoboken, which is like a drunk, like you would go there, like you were saying earlier, like it's open at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. But like, I don't know if it's because when you're drunk, but like their pizza is so crispy. It's unbelievable. They just opened another one in Jersey City. It's like a big hit, huge. But yeah, no, there's some top of the line pizza. You're just in the wrong section.
Awesome. I can't wait. You got to try some out here too, Joe.
I know. I just told you I'm dying to go out there.
You got to leave,
even if it's just for like a weekend.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
How far is the drive from like Jersey? Like, can I drive it, or is like, oh, we have to fly? It's just better to fly.
I don't know. I like driving personally too, so
yeah.
Like,
so I feel like you get an experience, right? Like,
yeah,
you're driving through all different.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe like a weekend trip in the fall or something like that. I can do
12 hours.
12-hour drive.
Yeah.
Maybe go fly.
I don't know. Usually, once you get above like 8 hours drive,
yeah,
then you kind of have to start thinking like, all right, is it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, some people are different. It's like, fuck, if I gotta drive 2 hours, I can't handle it. But me, like, I could drive 8, no problem. Because then I look at it as like, it's just you know what I mean? You get up and you go to work for 8 hours, like.
Right, it's the same exact thing. Yeah.
What's the difference? You're just driving, and it's more chill, and it's not like you said, an experience and stuff. But
what do you guys think, though? Being from Chicago, do you think you guys got the best people?
I don't know. People around here argue about it all the time. I've only been to New York like when I was little, so I don't really remember like the spots I went to, or I wasn't really worried about comparing it back then. I was like maybe 10 or 12 or something like that. So I did kind of whatever, saw the Statue of Liberty, did, you know, just kind of.
Which is actually in New Jersey, in case you're wondering.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I just did all the touristy stuff though. You know, I don't know. I'd love to go back now and just give it a shot and whatever. I should really come out for like the fest.
You should. Yeah.
Totally
I think it's the last week of September. I'm telling you, you'll love it. It is sick.
Yeah, we'll see. Cause I'm jealous, man. My dad and like I said, a few people from hardcore, they all went to Boston and just to hang out at the fest, and they were like, they had so much fun, and they're like sending pictures left and right. I'm sitting on the couch doing nothing all weekend, and I'm getting pictures from my dad holding up the flag and like the Boston Fest and stuff like that.
Having a time of his life.
I'm like, man, this freaking I don't know. I gotta start traveling more.
Yeah,
it'd be fun. But yeah, you guys are always more than welcome to try. Like, if you came here, that's why I'm always curious. People who like really love pizza, like if they come here and like try like a few spots that aren't. You got to try deep dish just because you don't get it anywhere else. But there is some good spots too. You can try out here for sure that are probably rated high on One Bite and stuff too. So I'd be curious, like if it's in the running even at all, you know?
Yeah, I'm actually really curious to try it. Even the deep dish too, because I feel like that's a whole nother like
type of pizza,
like branch of pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like totally different atmosphere of it.
Giana will probably tell you too, like the deep dish, it's not even like, we don't even consider that pizza. Like it's a different, we do, but it's
a different category of it.
Yeah, you eat one slice and it's a meal. Like you're done, you're full. We only get it like, maybe we'll get it once a month, if that. Like I haven't had it probably in 4 months, 5 months, you know.
And you're okay.
Yeah, exactly. But I've eaten pizza probably once a week, every week for the past 4 months, and it hasn't been one of my options. But it is like nice to have once in a while. Like, you know, there's some good places, and some are better than others. I really only like 1 or 2 of the spots that do it. So you should try a couple of them if you're really like, if you're
if I'm there, I'm definitely
tough. Yeah, but
I know I'll eat it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Don't matter to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will say first off, LA is not even in the running. For that one,
At
we
least you're
can
honest.
scratch that out. But I mean, I actually love deep dish pizza and I crave it often. So that's one thing that I do miss and I will like 10 out of 10 times advocate for. But that being said, I think I would have a New York slice over a Chicago slice. So I'd probably say like any city in the East Coast,
Yeah.
like Northeast, I should say,
Yeah, I was
knows what they're doing with pizza. And then Chicago would be second.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of the thing with Jersey though. There's so many pizzerias where a lot of them are like frauds almost. You know what I mean? Like I went to this pizzeria maybe 2 weeks ago. The name of the place was Manja Pizza, right? So we're like driving around. We're like, this place got to be good. I literally see them like on the app. I'm like, this place has to be good. I walk in and like all the decorations, like all Italy on the walls. I'm like, oh, this place is probably good pizza. I kid you not. This is a true story too. I'm not making this up. I'm ordering my pizza, right? I literally get a grandma slice and a margarita. The guy looks at me and he goes, is that thunder on your neck? And I go, and I stay quiet. I go, I'm sorry. He goes, is that thunder on your neck? And I'm thinking like this must be a joke that I don't know about. So I'm literally wearing my Italian horn and I go, are you talking about this? He goes, yeah, is that like thunder, like lightning and thunder? And I go, no. And I think I'm like waiting for him to laugh. I'm like, no, it's an Italian horn. He goes, oh, all right. And just walks away. And I look at my girl and she's like very, very Italian, like, speaks and everything. I look at her and she goes, this pizza is going to suck. I'm like, this pizza is going to be trash. Pizza was awful.
That was the first thing you thought.
Pizza was awful. Yeah. I'm like, what did he just say? Like, I was lost. I was waiting for him to come over to me like, I was fucking with you. He was dead serious. First of all, what does thunder look like? Does it look I'm lost about it,
bro.
I'm like, still bothers me to this day. She's like, you got to make a video outside, like making fun of it, but
dude, people do not know what the Cornicello is. Like, like people do not know it. Like, but
like like when you get the pepper, like you get it, like it's funny, like oh, like you don't know.
Yeah.
But like I've never heard thunder before, and I wasn't even mishearing it. I'm like, the name of this place is Manja Pizza, and you're asking me if this is thunder.
Yeah.
So
but the guy was genuinely confused if it was
genuinely lost. Like he made me feel like I was stupid that I didn't understand what you're saying. I'm like, are you talking to me or? Yeah, that's pretty. I was
bad.
uncomfortable. To say the least.
That's pretty bad if you're opening up a pizza place to not know.
Yeah, and the pizza was like the dough was still raw. It was, it was terrible. I don't even want to talk about it. Yeah.
Do people because I heard mixed things. Do people wear the Cornicello in Italy, or was that more of an old time thing?
I think they still do. Once again, I'm speaking of Sicily, so not all of Italy, but like my family has definitely worn it. I've seen like older aunts and uncles wear it. Yeah. So I'll keep an eye out for when I go back.
Let us know in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the ones we sell are made in Italy, so I'm assuming people are still buying it there a lot if they're still making it.
Yeah. No, they and like every year we go to, my mom like loves to buy gold jewelry and they always have it at like any jeweler you go to. So
yeah, my mom actually just came back and she got me like the bracelet one.
Nice.
Someone just like someone homemade it, but yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome. Okay, guys, so that's all the topics we had for today. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed listening. Now that we finished talking about pizza and we're all starving, I'm gonna go get a slice or two or three, and we out of here. Bye, guys.
That's it.